used cars. It's your free franchise. It's your franchise that you have all control over. It's your franchise that the manufacturer has no control over, but you devote enough time to this franchise, it can be your most profitable franchise in your business. But do we devote enough time to it, or do we just put it there as our second sister that we don't really know about? Look, there's three really important things in your used car business you need to really focus on. 1, presentation. 2, reconditioning, and 3, inventory. And if we nail those 3 things, then we're a long way towards having a very profitable used car franchise. So presentation, there's no bigger free advertisement than your own car yard. And what you've got to look at is the way it's displayed. You get thousands of people driving past your car yard every day. You get people walking past it, and if it doesn't look inviting, it doesn't get people to come in, then you're just wasting it. So, do you have flags out? Do you have stickers out? Do you have the bonnets open during business hours? Do you have doors open, boots open? Does it look like, hey, come into my car yard, I want to show you what I've got to sell? Does it scream at you to get in here? You've got to come and have a look at what I've got. Because if you don't get this right, it's costing you thousands of dollars by not having the display right. And you've got to maximise that display. Have it all looking right, have everything right, so that when they come in, they go, wow, I want to buy something from here because it's so inviting and it intrigues me and it gets into their business. You've got to maximise your exposure, make sure the flags are right, the stickers are right, make sure your display looks great, make sure your for sale notices are displayed nicely in the window of the car. And one big stickler thing? Make sure the car's got fresh oil in it. How often do they dip the dipstick? See the dirty oil. Man, have fresh oil in the car for the few dollars it costs to do an oil change on your car. Get your used car yard right, get your used car department right, and make a lot of money. Reconditioning. How much is enough? When do we stop spending on a car? Like, do we know where do we stop spending? When do we stop spending? I always had a philosophy was that if the car was good at day 1, the car's good at day 80. All right, the property's it's 80 days old, but we'll come up with some strategies of how we can move that car on from that. But, with reconditioning, have a look at what your spend is, have your cars checked over, and then go through the list and work out what needs to be done to make that car saleable. So, you look at subletting the work where you can, use second-hand parts where you can, go onto Google to find the parts at the right money. You don't have to put genuine parts in a 7-year-old car. Use aftermarket parts. It's all about minimising cost. It's about having the car roadworthy and everything else, but you don't have to blow the budget to do it. You find in this area that we always cut costs in the wrong area. That's what we do, but we don't need to cut costs in the wrong area. Inventory. The most important part of your used car stock, Well, where do we get our best used cars from? You get your best used cars at the door. And it's really important that the new used car manager and the new car manager work together to make sure that we get good trades for our used car department. And, when you look at a used car and you think, yeah, I'm going to retail that car, let's work the value on that car from retail back to wholesale. Let's not work on being, that's the wholesale price on that car, because if you're going to retail that car, wholesale's irrelevant. Okay, so that's how you get your good used cars. And as I've always said, the best used cars are at the front door of your dealership. You've got to keep an eye on your stock on a weekly and a monthly basis, so you make sure that, if it gets a bit old, as it's aging, you've got to make sure it's presentable and everything like that. And there is life after 90 days in used cars. And I know a lot of people have that 90-day policy and you've got to get your return on investment. I understand all that. I've been there for 35 years in dealerships and running very successful dealerships and highly profitable used car departments. So I understand all that. But what you've got to consider, that if the car was good at day 1, why isn't it good at day 90? So what are you going to do? If the car owes you, let me give you an example, okay? If the car owes you $20,000 on the books and you get $17,000 wholesale for it, what do? Do we cop the 17 grand wholesale because it's been there 90 days and we get rid of it? We know it's a good car, it's been through the workshop, it's been reconditioned, everything's right about the car. The only person to know that car has been there for 90 days is you and your salespeople. So if you've got your mind right and your head right that the car's not an old stocker, then you can sell it as a fresh new car, okay? So what happens is, let's say the car owes $20,000 and the wholesaler wants to pay you $17,000 for it. Think about this. You advertise a car for $16,990. You happen to sell the car, and let's say we sell the car and we sell the car in finance and the people take finance and insurance, and let's say we pick up $2,000 in finance and insurance, okay? So all of a sudden the 17 grand car we've now got 19 grand for. Let's say we put an extended warranty, one of our own in-house dealer extended warranties on the car, and let's say it's only for 3 years, and they've got to come back to our service department for the next 3 years, and they've got to have the car serviced every 6 months or 10,000 k's as per the warranty agreement, and let's say there's an average of $300 per service, which is $600 a year, which is $1,800 over 3 years. So there's another $1,800 that you've just got into your business from doing this car and not from retailing this car and not wholesaling this car. So there's $20,800. So let's say on top of that, let's say we get a trade off the car. Wow, how great will that be? We get another trade where the best cars always come at the front door, so then we can sell that and we can maximise on top of that. And the other thing you might just get a great testimonial from the customer that reckon they bought a fantastic value for money motor car from your dealership. So, you know, that $17,000 wholesale that you're going to wholesale it for, you've just picked up well over $20,000 for that car. It owed you $20,000. You've broke even or made a small profit, got a great happy customer, got another trade, and let's go again and make some more money. We could also show you with your used car department how to get great value out of car sales, out of country cars and all the websites. We can give you some key car sales words. There's key words that car sales have proven that have people click on your cars. Do you know what the key words are? Give us a yell because we can help you find those key words. So we can show you how to use all these benefits. And sometimes we just fall into the trap. Oh, the car's 90 days. Let's wholesale the car. Let's just get rid of it. But hey, just take a breath. Think about it. Think about what else can we benefit out of by doing it a different way and everything else. And as I said to you, and I'll keep repeating, if the car's good at day one, the car's good at day 90. If the car's not good enough at day one, get rid of it at day one. Cop your $200 or $300 or $400 loss at day one. Don't try and chase money by keep spending money when you shouldn't spend the money on the car. The other thing we offer some fantastic used car sales coaching, used car sales managers mentoring leadership programs, all to help your guys become the best of the best in your free franchise that the manufacturers have no control over. So you want more information on all that? Give us a contact or give us a yell, contact us below, whatever you feel free to do, and we'll show you how to make your used car department your most profitable franchise.